Welcome to Mobile by May. I'm Steve May, a residential realtor, a historic preservationist, and a licensed home builder in the state of Alabama. Please join us as we help to showcase all things Mobile, including preservation projects, real estate, Mobile history, and reimagining spaces with architectural salvage. If you're considering buying or selling, please give me a call. I'd love an opportunity to meet with you. You can call or email me below, and please like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Hey, welcome everybody. We have a special treat for you today. We're downtown on Government Street at the Mobile Carnival Museum. And man, this place is such a special, the gates, the cast iron, every aspect of this house is just a real treasure. And it houses some of Mobile's most awesome Mardi Gras memorabilia and gowns. And to come up here and see these, every aspect of this house is just so beautiful. Look at the carpentry and the artistry that went into making these doors. And they have these wonderful statues. These are actually from New Orleans of court jesters for Mardi Gras. And we're about to kick it off here in a couple of weeks. February 14th, beginning of Mardi Gras. So we're going to have a tour with the director inside and show you all some incredible things from years ago. Hey everyone, I'm here with Blackwell, the curator of Mobile Carnival Museum. And we're going to take a personal tour and discover some of the history and the pageantry and some of the beauty of this museum.
Fantastic.
A special treat.
Steve, it's good to be with you and your viewers today in the Mobile Carnival Museum. Mobile Carnival Museum is one of only a couple of museums in the world dedicated to the international cultural phenomenon of Carnival. And of course, we celebrate it in Mobile very well, the city where it was introduced in America. The museum is located in an 1872 mansion, a beautiful Italian-made home with wonderful archways, great plaster work, marble mantels, gasoliers. So it's a fitting showplace for the glitz, the glam, and the fun that is Mardi Gras.
Absolutely. It's a stunning location. We're going to tour through this room.
The museum has 14 galleries whereby we celebrate Carnival. We look at Carnival with Mardi Gras Day as its height as an art form, an economic engine, a good time, family affair, food, fashion, everything you name comes into it. One thing the museum is known for is its collection of textiles. We actually have the world's largest collection of trains, not Thomas on the track, but the beautiful garment like this. And we represent all 9 active train designers. This is a wonderful piece made by Homer McClure for a young lady named Cooper Leland. We have a Reem-Macra gown, La Houlière, Dolce & Gabbana there. Wonderful collection of silver here. We are very big on the arts and telling stories through the arts. We've got presentation pieces, beautiful firstborn cups. Everything has a story to it. Everybody loves the textiles. They're incredibly unique and singular. The museum has the largest collection worldwide of these trains. It's best to think of them as medieval or Renaissance tapestries. They tell a story to them.
I love the hummingbirds on there too.
Her grandfather, paternal grandfather, is a big-time forester, but he's an avian artist on the side. So he designed the motif of the hummingbird that appeared on so many of her pieces. This gallery is one of the museum's 6 audiovisual galleries where we give visitors a deep dive of some of our most important traditions here in Carnival, including the coronation of Carnival monarchs such as Felix III of the Carnival Association or Alexis I of NAMGA. Wonderful pairing of trains. This one has great storyline to it. It represents family and place. The young man grew up going to a family summer place on Scenic 98. And if you're familiar with that beautiful landscape in Baldwin County along Scenic 98 with the oak trees and the signs that have depictions on them, this young man grew up going to one, and it's got the sailboat with the porpoises and the seahorses. And the brownish gold color is meant to symbolize Mobile Bay. This is a wonderful one by Julia Greer-Forbes that Homer McClure updated. It's got the family initials there. All of the trains generally have 3 things on them: a narrative component, a depiction of their crown, as well as initials on them. All of our galleries have a juvenile component to them that we're very excited about. Some have multiple juvenile components. There's a tradition of the Carnival Association of the Kings giving their queen a stuffed animal. So you know what this young lady, where she went to school and what team she rooted for. So a little bit of Roll Tide there.
There we go. I like that cart. I even love the chandelier. It's so regal. It almost looks like a crown or something. It's beautiful.
The museum has a collection of 5 wonderful gasoliers that were in Mobile homes from the 1850s through the 1870s. and were saved from demolition and installed in this building.
Wow, what a treasure.
So when this house was first constructed, it had the best of technology. It had coal-burning fireplaces, gasoliers from Mobile Gas Works, etc. So it was very equipped in its day. The museum spreads out on 7 levels of the historic home. There are 14 galleries where we tell the stories of Carnival. We've got here a great timeline highlighting some of the many things that have happened over the 300 years of Mobile and of Carnival. We like to showcase Carnival as a multi-generational experience, from children to adults, and anchor it on how it is such a huge part of Mobile life.
Absolutely is. It's a whole different culture, isn't it? On the Gulf Coast. I love these.
As a curator, these parade composites are among my favorite pieces in our collection. The museum has the largest, 11 in total, and we rotate them. You've got to think of Carnival after the Civil War. Mobile was at its worst economic conditions ever, and our economy was vanquished. But Carnival was one of the vehicles where our city fathers got us back on sound economic footing. The Chamber of Commerce had commissioned lavish depictions of Carnival. And if you look at some of these pictures, you can see writing popping through. They not only hired artists to depict, but writers to describe. And they did these weeks and in months before Mardi Gras and published them in newspapers all over the world. And told people to come here. You can see these wonderful spectacles on the street where you can stay, where you can eat, and how much better Mobile's winter climate is than Chicago's.
That's right.
This is one of the greatest views of Carnival. Carnival has had a unique relationship with times of war. Sometimes parade stops, sometimes ball stops. Both stopped during World War II. This is the first Carnival after the Civil War, and it's a wonderful scene that everybody can relate to with so many people there. But you can see everybody was formally dressed in the 40s with hats and coats and just looking their best to see the best of Mobile. There are countless traditions that we celebrate in the museum, among them the Felix Lunch. And all of the kings of the Mobile Carnival Association are now named Felix III. So think of it, George Foreman naming all of his sons George Foreman at the museum. Right. On the Friday before Mardi Gras, they gather for a wonderful meal at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. And you can see all of them clad in the Felix tie, which is like a regimental or school tie, but it's the colors of Carnival, purple, green, and gold. So faith, power, justice, peace, love, and prosperity, however you want to see it. All of them except the incoming king. He only puts on the Felix tie after this photograph is taken.
Okay.
You also see really cool menus, beautiful things written in French. We need to have a realistic chicken on a stick there to get some street fare on there, though.
So do you receive a lot of donations for items like this?
We do. Our collection is constantly growing, and we are growing our collections in textiles, painting, silver. Everything has a story, and we really want to represent all of our mystic societies, all of our former royals, and things that relate to traditions, such as the floral parade. We have on display wonderful paintings by Roderick Dempster Mackenzie that show our natural bounty. We can tell additional stories in addition to the floral parade of how Mobile is renowned for its gardens with Bellingraph. So we're constantly growing and rely on donations like all museums.
Just so much to absorb. It's
this
just
is
beautiful.
The Den Gallery. This is the first gallery that visitors to the museum experience, and we give them here an introduction to mystic society cultures and tell visitors that Mobile has 80 plus mystic societies that represent almost every socioeconomic and ethnicity in our city. We also give them awareness of all the wonderful parades that happen here, 80 plus, 40 plus in the Mobile area. So we give them a wonderful idea of the wonderful street culture that we have before experiencing the royal side of things. The Den also serves as an events venue. The Mobile Carnival Museum and its grounds can be booked for events. You can have present tour guides. You always have a coordinator for events. So we're a wonderful venue underneath oak trees with the Mardi Gras beads and the ironwork. And you even get some fun Mardi Gras decorations to go with it.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a real treat, and certainly appreciate you sharing this with us. And I encourage everyone, come out to the Mardi Gras, come out to the Carnival Museum and come see this. This is a sight to behold. There are some just treasures in here. The snow, y'all. This is unreal. And then you've got some other historic homes kind of tied in the back here. It's really beautiful setting here. Look at this. These little thin cast iron columns on the base. Isn't that stunning? Wow. Hey y'all, I've got a special treat for you today. This is a new listing I have in Old Dauphin Way Historic District. This is 23 Hannon Avenue. It is a 1906 Victorian cottage with a beautiful stamped metal roof and a full front porch. It has been immaculately restored. And look at the Mardi Gras tree on the front porch. Mardi Gras is about to kick off here in a couple of weeks, and it's got a real flair for decorations. But look at this beautiful stained glass door and transom. Isn't that amazing? Look at the way the light dances in that stained glass window. It's just beautiful. These old houses have such old world charm, and it's a real feast for the eyes when you come in here. This is a 30-foot long by 15-foot wide great room with a beamed ceiling. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And what's really wonderful about this area is you actually have the original fireplace mantle, and it's a wood-burning fireplace. So you don't really run across too many wood-burning fireplaces, but I just think that's awesome with the old Mobile brick. Great room for entertaining, for family to gather. Look, there's another Mardi Gras tree in the corner there. Look at that. So as you come into the house, you enter through these French doors into the hallway. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. This is the first bedroom that's being used as an office, and really, really wonderful space with a really good full-size floor-to-ceiling closet in here. And then you have a little bump out here on the side. You've got a little side porch, which is wonderful when you're unloading groceries and things. You can just pull right up here to the side door and come right into the kitchen. But I love the kitchen. It's got wonderful cabinets that are backlit, and look at this range hood. But look at the lighting in here, how bright and airy it is. And got quartzite countertops, wonderful wood cabinets. It's just really got a lot of appeal here and wonderful functionality. They're taking advantage of all the space in here. Floor to ceiling with a walk-in pantry. And it even has an attic, which is at least 1,000 square feet upstairs, that you could add on additional living space or bedrooms. This is the primary bedroom here, which is really oversized. It's a good-sized bedroom with some good natural light. And then what I love, it's got an ensuite, which you really just don't find that often in Midtown. It's got this beautiful walk-in shower, which is huge. It must be 8 feet wide. And look at all the shower nozzles on here. I mean, what a wonderful shower. You also have a walk-in closet. So got just tremendous space back here off the primary bedroom with a really vintage looking pedestal sink. And it's just wonderful. We've got a lot of privacy in here. And as we go through the back, go back through this hall, this is really awesome, especially for Mardi Gras. Look at these cabinets. This is the butler's pantry. So it'd be wonderful to have friends and family over and you could entertain. You've got your own bar sink and everything here. And I like how they did the beadboard on the back of these cabinets. It really gives a lot more character. But it's just really all the colors and everything. It's just so beautiful. And here's the third bedroom here. Really good size. And it's got another large bathroom here in the back as well, which is just so serene back here with this blue. And you've got a nice cast iron tub. Everything is just in wonderful condition. Plantation shutters. It just all flows so well. It is literally turnkey. You could move into this house and don't have to do a thing. Everything has already been lovingly restored. And as we come toward the back of the house, this is like a den area, sunroom back here. And the beautiful thing about that is You got this wonderful courtyard in the back, which has flagstone. It's been professionally landscaped. Some beautiful plants. You've got wonderful privacy. You've got this fence here, which we had a massive cold and snow. We had 7 inches of snow a couple weeks ago. But normally that fiddly fig, that vine would be all green. And then look at the workshop here in the back. You've got, it's 20 by 30 foot long workshop, and it's on a slab. It could actually be used as a garage as well. Just wanted you to look at how beautiful this is with the way they've done the stepping stones and this iron gate. And this is every guy's dream right here, is to have a workshop like this where you have so much space back here to, like I said, I mean, it's just got so much potential back here, tons of area for all of your tools. And it's got this big garage door up here too that you can open and park a car in here if you wanted to. But there's even storage upstairs as well in the attic of this workshop. So there's just tremendous potential in this house. Got wonderful privacy, great locations, very quiet and serene. And I just love this roof. It's so unusual and beautiful, and they last a very long time. Y'all need to come check this house out. Love to show it to you. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Mobile by May. Please make sure to leave us a review on the podcast platform. Share with your friends on social media. We love questions, so feel free to text us at 601-955-3490 or smay@samwinter.com. You can also follow Steve May on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.